And how's everyone doing? Sorry, I got a little distracted. Oh man. we getting a little out of control, I think. This is the corridor I'd like to go back one. Uh we are just preparing for when just preparing for when we get the whole picture in here. I think I did that wrong. I did. All right, so I want that one there. That means this one has been there. That way I can put what I hope will work. That there. Where is it? There it is. Sorry about getting distracted here.
Meteor storm inbound.
I had a little thought. You know what? Let's just go with the full conveyor junction. You never know what you'll want junctions for. But we've got to go get some gold. Honestly, we've got to go get gold. We don't have enough to finish what we're doing. Oh, I made a mistake. There is no connector on this yet. Or I put the connector on backwards. I did. Screw you, I put this connector
Inventory
backwards.
full.
You know what?
Inventory
Screw it.
full. Inventory full.
Bob's the thing. I put one on backwards. That's my bad. All right. So The idea here is that this needs to be off until we get the full thing pressurized. This is not pressurized. This area is eventually going to be encapsulated. But the idea, and I will be expanding on it over on the other side, the idea is there's an airlock slightly recessed right above a connector on either side for docking. And that way I don't have to YOLO myself through space to get to a station. Optimally, I'd be any station I dock with will have something so that we at least don't have to travel through a lot of hard vacuum to get between stations. But yeah, no, I think we got the first jump drive on the server, and we're gonna have 4. We've got 2 of them already done. I've actually got the reactors turned off because we do not have enough uranium to run them full out. Basically, this little thing was using up all the uranium as we were getting it, so as it was processing. So I just kind of detoured to turn them all off. And we have, this is our friend. We call him Duggar. Duggar's a good mining ship. He does pretty good. I like him. We need some gold. So where is our gold? Yeah, there's our gold. Still the only location we found gold. Worth noting. So if this runs out, we are kind of screwed until we find more. I'll have to go out with the big ship to find it. Yeah, we built us a solid little ship here. I'd like to think, or I did last night while I was you know, too energetic to sleep, I guess you could call it. Let me tell you, I had to go for several stone mining runs last night just for gravel, just because we needed gravel. Yeah, I know that sounds weird. We needed gravel. Reactors, man. Been doing that a lot. My bad. Oh, man. Yeah. Come on. How much gold do we got? Nowhere near enough. Let's keep going. Hope all y'all had a good night. I was very enthusiastic about the game last night. Hey, Slim. Oh, I knew it was coming, and I still was bothered, caught off guard by it. How you doing, man? I am up to 2 jump drives completed, by the way. I beat you on jump drives. I'm normally the last one in the group to get stuff like jump drives.
Meteor storm inbound.
Good sleep. Good in sleep. You're in the sleep study right now? All right. Well, I hope I don't keep you up. I won't say I hope you have a good, you fall asleep well, because then that means my voice puts you to sleep. I hope I don't keep you up. Well, I ran out of gold for one. So I'm farming up some more gold. I think today we might not get the skin on it, but we're definitely getting the thrusters on it. I might try to build the top onto it just so we can put the algae farms and the solar panels on, because I do want a little bit of passive power other than reactors. Yeah, no reason not to. Oh, no, 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 no. Frick no. Heck no. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of radiation between the bros. Although I'm legitimately considering severing taking the cockpit and the middle section out of this and putting this on rotors. And putting rotors in there so I can rotate it. That would be hilarious. Now I'm considering it, and I hate myself for considering it. I might have to blueprint this one and take it into a creative world just to experiment with it. I beefed up the thrust on the forward and reverse thrust on this one pretty solidly. It's got four forward, four reverse, and but only two left, right, up, and down. Had to bleed off way too much speed. Overshot. I really should swap out that conveyor for a, for a sorter, but I just haven't yet. All right. You know what? What is the what are these at? These are the newest. This is the newest one, so it has been a while since I got into the cockpit of this one. I'm not going to disconnect, but I need to at least go in there. This thing is going to look so ridiculous. Oh my god, this thing is going to be hilarious when we're done. Before we do the before we do the front half. Oh my god, that's going to be hilarious. Well, we should be processing some. Oh wait, no, the refineries are. How many asteroids? No complete asteroids yet, but my iron asteroids looking pretty ragged right now. I'm just using it. It's just small grid that I'm chewing with, so it's not like I can chew it fast. But yeah, no, we'll with those going on. Let's see, it's this one. That's all, just like half of the superconductors, just over half of the superconductors are left for this one, and a full 1,000 for this one. I want to say I've got most of that queued up. But we will have the ability to take this out for a spin today. I'd say mark my words, but you'll hold me to that, and I'm not sure I want you to. I really need to get a survival kit down on this station, just so I do have a secondary survival kit. I'm being stupid by not doing that, but when I get this back end completely finished, then I'll worry about working on the station. Because once the back end's done, I want to get at least one air enclosed space with oxygen support on the station. Then I'll worry about doing the forward section. Because the forward section, it's going to increase the length of the current forward section by more than double. Oh, right. You added... what was called buster blocks, right? That's right. These were added. Non-deformable heavy armor. Or is it just kind of a little too critical areas to not, to worry about deformation if they get hit? Yeah, it's going to add a good amount to the weight, but I'd rather have critical juncture stuff like that at the back blocked up. Should probably go queue up some more. Let's see. 300 there. None there. Thought I had... Why are you not getting in? That should be enough to get everything. start pulling gold in when it gets the chance. Understandable, Steve. Understandable. So, Steve, when you start working on the internals for your ship, we've got this neat thing called Buster Blocks. They're non-deformable heavy armor blocks. I'd consider using them for protecting stuff like your reactors and your tanks. Because I think we can both agree the last thing we want is our reactors to blow. Or our hydrogens to get hit. I'm protecting my jump drives because they represent the single largest singular expense on this entire damn ship. There's enough gold and platinum in those things to freaking buy a dozen McMansions in real life. And you need to clean out some radiation. The lower one should just about be done. 969? Yep, 974. This whole floor is going to be walked in eventually, so I might as well just Ooh, the lag all of a sudden. Walking with magnets, man. All right, so if we're defining this as the outermost point for the main, I suppose that means we have gyros queued up anyway. No, we do not. Let's queue up the gyro. Where is the gyro? There it is. I just need these to face forward. Leaving the bottom. All right. And that means I'm justified in using light armor here. Provide an extra layer of rattle cage, basically. Because it is time to start considering our thruster placement. I am at 50% exposure. That's what I am at. So for my miner, I used the for my miner ship, I used the warfare thrusters. What do you think? Do we use the sci-fi for the big ship? I like the look of the warfares. They are clean. But I like the spike. But I like the angle and edging of the sci-fi ones too. I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm waiting on my radiation to go down. You know what? If I go in here, I can work on my hot bar at the same time. All right. Hmm. All right. There we go. Yeah, the network is not done yet at all. I don't even know what I'm going to do back here yet. But the way it is the way into the ship will be through here. In one door. Sorry. That'll be closed. There will be another one closed right here. It's closed. And it'll be open into the airlock. I hope that actually works. Suppose we can test it right now. It is pressurized in here. Yep. All right, so that will work.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah, I'll talk about that later. Yeah, Ghost. I got the first jump drives on the server. I'm pretty sure 3 of the 4 done too. Just sitting at almost done with this one. Yeah, Slim, I don't know if you're here right now or if you're half passed out. Um, as soon like 20 minutes after you logged off, my internet disconnected, and I had to I had to rush to get back on after when it came back on because I was all the way down here out when it disconnected. So I lost my buff levels. And I'm a little upset about that still. So what are we thinking for a ship this broad? We'll call it. What are we thinking for what are we thinking for the number of thrusters? I mean, I'm clearly planning on going full ion, thanks to where I am. And seriously, with hydrogen rebalance, it's like highly uncomfortable to run hydrogen. Oh, Ghost, I forgot. Ghost, if you're still here, um, you weren't here, but we've got a block that you will be happy about on the server. Let me see, where is it? It is a mod called MA Buster Blocks. There's a mod called MA Buster Blocks, and what they are is they are heavy armor that is undeformable. Yeah, they're undeformable. So critical, there's your tank wrapping block that you don't have to try to freaking make other blocks interface with or compromise their the wrapping. When I saw that mod, I was like, yeah, we got to get this. We got to get this. That means you're a deviant when it comes to space engineers. So how many do you have to pull before they just call you a professional? Because if you ask any commercial fisherman, those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those up. That just makes it even worse. Nope, that's not far enough out. Really?
Inventory
They got
full.
to it that fast? Damn, Bob. Yeah, no, I get you, Where did I pivot on? Wait. Oh, right, I haven't built this out yet. What did I do to build that out? Is it just light armor? Ghost people think that you're a warmongering, menace is because when we discuss, when a discussion about what mods to put on come up, your first reaction is anything that makes it so I can survive a firefight better. Even though the combat is honestly not the primary goal. That's why. Like, we love you, bruh, but you really like your fighting. I am getting a lag spike. Ghost, most of us aren't that practiced at the firefights. What did I do over here? Alright, the row is one pass. This is what I get for honestly, sometimes it's more fun to play chicken than it is to actually pull the trigger. I honestly should expect comments like that by now, but I'm deeply disappointed. No, I have not checked out factions in a bit. I mean, to be fair, mine is quite literally KIA, so
Energy
I'm not much
low.
better. My faction is quite literally KIA, so I'm not much better. Down, boy, down. Yep. I mean, I saw the RIP, but mine is literally. Let's see. Where is mine? Mine is literally the
Storm inbound.
the Kiramasu Industrial Armature. AIA. Yes, radiation will get you. Weirdly enough, it can be blocked and lowered by even unbuilt blocks. So, yeah, they. Yeah, that line right there is why people think you're you're a warmonger. You know. By the way, that reminds me, I need to send out the rest of my peace offers. I know you're probably going to deny mine, Ghost, but I gotta put out the peace offer because I am planning on running a space gas station. It's called Kiramasu's Gas and Grass. Yeah, I am pretty much the closest to space neutrality we're gonna get on this server. I get the feeling. All right, I need to check the fourth drive. Is it done? If not, how many am I missing? I'm missing 4. That pisses me off. Hmm? Absorbed one NPC ship isn't how you describe that, Ghost. What the fuck? That is not how you describe that. All right. So I have all 4 jump drives, and 3 of them are fully charged. Fair enough, fair enough. It's a little disturbing you had Bob eat it, honestly. Just letting my exposure go down a little. Any braking thrust I put on this is purely temporary, because this entire front half is going to be renovated and bulked out. So, taking that into consideration, ooh, there may have been a little bit of sour pucker there. Did I go over it, or I went to it? Why was I able to go to it over here, but not? I need to remember what I did on the other side. Light, non-light, light. Okay. Light, non-light, light. And of course, I'm out of interior plate. I like the look of that transition, honestly. Yeah, but theoretically, by the end of today, we'll be able to fly this again. Hopefully, if I can produce enough material. Hmm. I'll fill in hollow space with more batteries because good God, this thing is going to be a battery hog, especially once we add an energy shield to it. But the energy shield will be going in the front half along with the MA reactor. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Oh, yeah. There's something that I have to mention. Next week and all the way through the end of the month, I am only going to be streaming on Tuesdays and Fridays because, well, the timeline's been moved up. Plain and simple. Basically, the roommate who was, who has all the utilities in their name, already signed a lease on a new place, and it starts on the 1st of October. So we've got to get our stuff out by then if we don't want to end up in with some issues. It really does say 15,000 thruster components, by the way. We're going to need more gold and platinum. In the meanwhile, let's get yeah, let's get that queued up, start running while we yeah, it's literally just an obscene amount of thruster components we're missing. One of these should have some in it because I had the stuff to make them. Yep, this one's almost done. So yeah, let's take a look at how much platinum we have before we go out. Let's see. Go down here to our refineries. Okay. We still have 208 kilograms of gold waiting to be processed here. We have silver still waiting to be processed. All right, so yeah, we are low on platinum up here. 46 ingots. And if we go up here to the assemblers, yeah, 1.5, 0.08. 0.88. Yeah, no, we need
storm inbound.
It's platinum we need, not gold. All right. Also, Ghost, this is the spicy meatball. Provided I'm not out of ammo, and I am. Okay. That is the spicy meatball. It will 100% fire through your own things without damaging them. Yes, that's a little broken. No, I'm not complaining. Also, this is my mining ship. Its name is Duggar. how are we looking? Just stone. All right, that's doable. All right, need to line up on my closest platinum, and that is down here. Why would I grow a body? Why would I grow a body? That's no fun. The beard does progressively get bigger, though. I'm doing pretty good, Onion. I found these at my gas station next to my house. Brooklyn Original Apple Lime Rickies. It's mostly green, so of course my green screening makes it just invisible. It's an experience. I'll say that much. It's not my favorite. Definitely not my least favorite. But yeah, life's been coming at me fast lately. I'm getting kicked out of my apartment, stuff like that. I say apartment, it's a house. We're after platinum and might as well get some more copper while we're out here. Ooh, glad I was holding alt. As a standard, there's always somebody in my chat that wants to set off all the sounds. Wouldn't be my chat if there wasn't somebody doing that. I swear at times y'all might actually be worse than Fillian's chat. To be fair, yeah, no, you're right. I haven't put a hole in my wall yet. You know, in all fairness, I have not managed to put a hole in a wall yet. You know, with a stunt. It's happened with her twice that I know of. And also, you know she makes good money. She's replaced her VR headset 4 separate times. Yeah, but just imagine just imagine breaking that many VR headsets. Not only that, but Valve Indexes, which are some of the more expensive ones on the market. Like even the older model Valve Index is still like 2K a pop. Yeah, I know. The kind of income to be able to do that to casually replace that. She's broken like 3 base stations and over a dozen controllers, too. And according to her, only one 20-foot cord. And those were the numbers as of like a year ago. She be throwing those VR headsets off like they're a bicycle helmet. I mean, we both know there's somebody in chat right now who would sign up if you did. I mean, I have considered starting a Ko-Fi for those, but it just feels like extra work, you know? I know I am getting quite a bit of stone here too, but stone is still iron, nickel, and silicon, as well as gravel. Reactors need gravel to be made, so worth collecting stone and running it, even if you're not getting great return on it. Still worth it for the reactor materials. I mean, you are the one who has self-described yourself the way you have. So, this is a succeeding of your own, a success of your own making, you know? You're the one who admitted that the missus didn't want you to get a face cam because she'd be jealous. I am aiming to fill up this ship at least halfway with
Meteor storm inbound.
platinum, because knowing my luck, if I don't, I'm going to need it. I'm going to have to make a second trip. Because I need like 14,000 thruster components. I'm going to have to go for more gold as it is. You could be damn sure I'm going to be trying to get as much platinum in one go as I can. I mean, I know for a fact. Yeah, it is the industrial channel on Pretzel today. Was feeling something a little heavier than my usual. What do you think, Ghost? Should I be able to go back with this much platinum? Sitting on like 120K right now of ore. Probably a little more than that now. Yeah, I'm sitting on, God, close to 200 now. Yeah, I think that's enough platinum. I do want to grab a little more cobalt. Because while you need a lot less cobalt for metal grids, I do need a lot of metal grids. Let's just get some cobalt while we're here. Should be enough on the cobalt front. I don't need any more reactors at the moment, so should be good on that front. All right, let's get back and see exactly how little got done while we were gone. I know we ain't completed a thruster. But maybe it filled in most. I had like 12,000 steel plate queued up. Nothing else. Hopefully nothing else. Hopefully what do you call it? Nothing else. Hopefully the brain farty on me. No, that's not a fetish. If hopefully the refineries got cleared out a little. Don't make me start singing Rocket Man. So Ghost, you said you were doing a space start too? All right. Clearly you're not done. How bad is it? Right. Refinery. This one's mostly dealing with silver and cobalt right now. This one's dealing with gold. You're going space only. Interesting. So if anyone on the server is going to be interested in the ability to come fuel up their ship, if anyone on the server is going to be interested in the idea of fueling up their ship, it is going to be you, huh? Well, it's good to know I'll have at least one customer. This one is further along than the others. Weird. I have to place them over here still.
Meteor storm inbound.
It's also worth noting this entire thing was built as a refitted, we're probably about to hear some ammo firing off here in a moment. Yes, yes, I know. You're planning on killing everybody you can. I know. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for that, Ghost. Gee, thank you. That is way too low. I have to get the ones on this side in still. But the plan for the forward, I don't have plans for the forward yet. I'm gonna be honest. I need to get those in. How do I put it in over here? Hmm. Where do I want to put the down thrusters? Sorry, the lit. Yeah, it does not surprise me that you vibe with the orcs, honestly. You do be crumpin'. No, Ghost, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm never running Warhammer for you. I do not possess the money to run a Warhammer campaign. These humies be crumping pretty hard. Yeah, it looks like it's platinum that is the current refinery issue. This is the downside of space engineers right here is you do spend a lot of time waiting, especially if you're tight on resources. And taking on a project that is far bigger than your britches can
low.
support. I mean, I think between me, Slim, and Steve, I mean, let's please remember, there's a Canadian involved here. There's a Canadian involved. Oh, God, I just thought about that. Yeah, but we both know where there's one Canadian, there's a dozen more. I'm not even sure what I want this conveyor for, but I'm probably gonna put a turret back here just as a deterrent for weird shit that wants to fuck with the tailpipe of my ship. I think I have most of that. Yeah, I think I need steel plate, but yeah, no, I'll be able to get that pretty quickly. Oh, let's see. What's my iron like? I might need to go. I need to go iron farming again. Oh no, I'm fine on iron. In fact, let's knock this little bit of stone out first, just to get it out of the way. Oy, oy, oy. We might not get off the ground before the end of stream today, but at the very least, all the thruster. Oh, hey, we got one that's done. At the very least, all the thrusters are placed for now. The six braking thrusters are going to get replaced. Next when we build the forward. But they'll be staggered through the body instead of all in a lump sum like that. This is just so I can get this thing back on the move. Hmm. know what I think I need to add? Where is it? And this particular one,
Energy low.
it's just gonna be making like 10,000 of those. There's something not sealed off in here, probably back there yet. Yeah. But yeah, we're slowly getting closer to getting this absolute unit off the ground. There we
Meteor
go.
storm inbound.
This should be sealed now. Other than this. Wonderful. Fantastic. Alright, cool. I should be able to leave those doors open now. Status depressurized. That's a crock of shit. Oh, that would do it. Still saying it's depressurized. That is not the way we walk into space. What am I doing? What am I doing, Steve? Yes, I've been building my ship. I never denied it. And you remember what ammo this makes and make some. This needs and make some. APBCT. Alright, we've at least got ammo in there. Huh? What, that? That is a Gungnir double-barreled kinetic Gatling cannon. But, this in general... No, this is the back half of what I'm converting my spawn ship into. I'm basically building the back half, and then building the front half. I'm building them separately. Sure. Give me just a sec. Yeah, I'm in mine. Hop in general, I'll drag you in. Hey Steve, how you doing? Did you forget to unmute, Steve? I cannot hear you.
Hello?
Oh, well, that would explain why I can't hear you. Give me just a sec.
What? What happened?
There we go. That better?
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. You were coming out of my TV instead of my headphones.
I wonder why I heard myself. I also was
That would be
I
why.
was also on push to talk.
Ah, weird.
No, I put it on there for a reason.
Kid.
No, he's at school.
No, I mean your kid's the reason you originally put it on push to talk.
No, I wanted to see if I would actually remember to push the button before talking. Clearly not.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, like legitimately, Steve, half this build is just kludge put together to
Yeah.
let me, let me get by until I can build the front half. The front half is going to need a lot more resources, so I figured it was better for me to get the movie, move your ass portion done first.
Why do I have 157k iron in my damn survival kit?
Because you have 157k iron in your survival kit.
No, but why? Why is it sitting in there?
To be fair, it probably touched itself at night.
Well, it wanted to be just like its owner.
Fair enough.
Maybe that's why there was 157,000 of them. They just kept multiplying, touching themselves. Because I was not producing any more food because my survival kit was full of iron.
Ooh, that's not good.
It's okay because I had over 110 of them.
Fair enough.
I also have 14 cooked meat.
Lucky. I've survived on nothing but kelp this entire time.
So have I. I've just decided to start using. Oh snap! I gotta start. You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna turn this thing off. I'm gonna turn my reactor off.
Yeah. I beat all y'all to jump drives.
I know. I seen your message. I was like, "You son of a bitch!" Guess what? I can. I beat everyone to the high end game generator.
What? You mean the MA? Slim was working
Yeah.
on his last night.
I finished it. I
Nice.
finished it yesterday. No,
Nice.
sorry, the day before.
Yeah.
I
There's
did
going to
that
be
one with.
there's going to be an MA in the front half of this, and it's also going to be like an extra 60, 70 blocks past what it is currently. So
Oh, I need more plasma
Yeah.
fuel, eh?
yeah, I've
at-
quite literally built the thruster and refinery block and just shoved it in on the back of the starter pod.
Okay, so
I've
How am I
literally
gonna
given
fix
my
that?
shit. I've literally given my starter pod a dumpy.
where is this port?
Energy low.
Is the port right here? Conveyor. No, if I do that, though, that can't take stone. I'm trying to. So I can make the plasma tanks. The stuff that gets used. It's the ingredient before the plasma, right? You're just using only stone.
Yeah.
But the way I have this set up, it's terrible because all the stone goes right into my refineries.
So what you need to do is you need to intercept your conveyor lines, your
And put a
refinery
sorter
lines, and put a sorter that blocks.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
And also
That's-
on
that's-
the
that was good
outside
too.
of your refineries, you also need to put an outline that blocks stone.
That's exactly what I was going to do. But what I was going to do is put one right here. But then I thought that right there would be a problem because if I did that, the assemblers won't get any stone. What I could do actually is remember where the hell. Well, no, that wouldn't matter. If I take this one over here instead. Ow, the dog on my ass. Ow! Ow! Come on, Chewie. Hey, you don't go chewing on my ass and run away.
Hey, just remember, Han shot first.
What?
Han shot first. Are you telling me you don't get that? Are you telling me you don't get that joke?
No, I don't. So I was too focused on trying to grind down a wolf. The wolf got away on me.
That's a
What?
Star Wars joke.
I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time.
There was a long-running debate on whether Han Solo shot first in the cantina. And I was making a joke for saying Han shot first.
Well, the wolf bit first. If the wolf would have just,
That is kind of what they do. They're assholes like
if the
that.
wolf would have just stayed away from me, I wouldn't have had to have reverted to
You wouldn't have had to revoke
special needs.
You wouldn't have had to revoke its access to life, huh?
Exactly. I knew that you would understand. All right.
All right. Well, we've got out of like 30 freaking large warfare ion thrusters. I've got one of them completed. I'm not even sure which one's my next closest. I don't even know if I'm still producing the stuff needed for them. I know I dedicated an entire assembler just to making power cells because I needed them. I am making them very slowly because platinum refines very slowly. Bro, this one doesn't even have anything going. I'm actually a little pissed about that.
Sorta? Conveyor sorta. Blacklist. Stone. And so now, where I placed it, and how everything is set up, no stone should go past a certain point, which is all my refineries.
All right. Make sure you might want to split off a separate path just for stone to like a separate assembler just for crafting stone and just for crafting that fuel. And set.
Oh no,
that
I have leave them for that.
Set that one. Set a filter to keep anything else from going on it, and name it so it doesn't get mistaken for anything.
I know what you're saying, but I have three of the big assemblers going, all with speed.
Yeah, I have 4, and I'm still not able to keep up with everything. And I have 3 refineries, but that's refineries.
The only time when it royally messes with me is when I do maybe like anything more than 50,000 at a one time.
Yeah, I could definitely tell you if I tend to have a shipyard to do any sort of large scale ships in the future, I'm going to have an array of like 6 refineries running and a large grid mining vessel instead of a small grid one. Oh, Steve, did you see that dainty little miner that I built?
No, have you seen mine? My little dainty little miner?
I mean, can you see my stream right now?
No, give me one moment. Let me pull that up. Well, I'm still watching, but where is it? Is it that small that I can't see it?
It's right in front of me.
Oh, there it is. It was underneath. Your stream was, dude. Yours is bigger than mine.
Small grid.
Dainty my ass.
That's small grid.
Have you seen mine?
No, I don't think. Oh, yes, I did on your stream.
Yeah. Yours is bigger than mine is. All more shit and everything.
The cockpit looks so out of place there, doesn't it?
It kind of does, yeah. But that's the best part, dude.
No, well, the wild thing is, if I knocked the cockpit and everything, the connector and everything behind it out, I could separate those and they still function independently. None of the thrusters are mounted on the center line. They're all on the two halves. And each one has its own batteries. Yeah.
I have an idea for you.
Oh, God.
It's going to be hard to do.
Giggity.
Set up an entire system where it will be like, this is the idea. Once the cargo gets full, right? One at a time, they will disconnect from the main cockpit, go back, unload, and then reconnect back to the cockpit.
Yeah, that's bordering on scripting. I am horrible with that.
No, that's just bordering on my efficiency.
No. what you're asking it to do is bordering on scripting, and I know jack and shit about scripting.
Yeah, but can't you just use the flight AI path stuff for that?
I'm horrible with that too. I have no experience with with. I have tried to make drones in the past and failed so bad that people laughed at me over it.
Yeah, I get you. So, like,
It's
you're
not
not
that
using
I've.
PAM,
Nope.
so
I don't use any drones, dude.
I want to start using a drone. But every time I make a drone, I tend to make a ship for me.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is with me too, and why I'm okay not using drones. I tend to make ships that I want to fly, not that I want to stick a drone in.
But what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking about trying to build a drone or a couple drones
Yeah.
that would be, if I detect enemies while I'm doing space travel,
Yeah.
they would just shoot out by themselves and start doing circles around each target.
That was what I did.
Well,
That was what I tried to set up for my first one, man.
Where my main ship is demolishing everything else. But I'm just trying to think of what I should have the weapons aiming at, though. Like, should I set the weapons to aim for propulsion so they can't get away, or should I set them to go for weapons, or a bit of both? You know, like, hell, even power. Because if I knock up the power, that's even better.
Generally
FYI.
I'd want to aim for weapons or thrusters. Leave it dead in the water. Power's a little harder to hit because most ships will try to bury that. So that'll destroy most of the ship if you're trying to collect it.
Collect it. I want
It's
it
resources.
in the sky.
It's resources.
Yeah. Well, considering
And
I
we've got
will
Bob.
be putting.
And we've got Bob. We can paint it and freaking just have him deconstruct it.
Well, I don't understand what you're not doing.
What?
Adding a shield around your main
The
base
shield-
while
okay.
you.
So my main base currently has about as much power as about as much power generation as a
That's
starter
a dead
ship.
AA battery. That's a dead AA battery.
Pretty much.
Storm inbound.
Pretty much. Oh, by the way, the spicy meatball will absolutely shoot through your stuff without damaging it to knock down meteorites.
I've not yet seen a single meteorite yet.
Yeah, if that meteor storm passes close enough and he's got ammo, he'll try to knock one out of the sky.
So how do you think
Oh,
the
nope,
spicy
the other
meatball
one
would
went
do
for it. The other one went for
during
it.
ships? Hey, how do you think the spicy meatball would do, like during fighting off small good ships?
Probably do pretty good.
So this is my theory. I am going to so on that ship, I am going to put everything in, leave out thrusters, leave out guns, leave out anything that evolves around that could be modded.
I'm going to recommend you, but if you're building a hull, make it out of light armor, add heavy later.
Oh, it's already done. The frame, it's all the frame, it's already finished. I've already built the frame. So now that being said, trust me, it took 2 days to finish. Even with Bob.
Yeah, I heard
So
you had an
now-
interesting one.
What? An interesting ship being built?
An interesting hull.
Oh, I do.
I want to know which of
When
these
it's finished-
thrusters it's trying to work on. Because I can... Oh, it's this one. It just finished another one.
Yeah, so like I spend on yesterday's stream, I spent about 2 hours doing it by hand, alongside Bob.
Oh, you sorry.
And it's
I am so sorry you had to do that.
yeah. And then when I ended my stream, do you know what I did?
What?
And I'm not and I'm not ashamed of it. I went out, I got the metric fuck ton of materials, cobalt, iron, right? Through, queued up a metric fuck ton of steel plates and the cobalt thing, the frames, whatever. I forget what they're called.
Metal frames.
Right? The grids, whatever they're called.
Yeah,
I don't
metal
know.
grid.
Yeah. So I queued up a huge fuck ton of them. And I minimized the game and I started playing games with my kid.
Yeah.
That's
I
why
mean-
I finished today. That's why the frame's finished. Because it was not going to be finished at all if I didn't do it. What is that? It's
That?
just stone?
Energy low.
No. I'm digging into a mountain and I'm seeing like the gray color, like the dirt color rocks, and then it just turns gray. It was like, did I just find nickel? Because I do see nickel here, but that's a long ass fucking vein, if that is.
Why were you open? You shouldn't have been open. I feel like you need
Yeah,
to
so-
pick the other one.
So now I have to somehow design the interior of it with everything I would need.
Yeah.
Because I just got the frame working, right?
Yeah. Understandable. I am probably going to be ending stream here soon because I actually have to go across town and pay a bill.
Oh, damn bills. They always
Yep,
get in the way,
and
right?
they always and this one wants me to be there in person. They won't let me pay offline
That's stupid. Why?
because it's a government thing.
Makes sense to me. Sort of.
It's the government. What do you expect? Their favorite thing to do is to make sure you're as uncomfortable as possible when you sit.
Well, you know, if they have to deal with your ass, they should. Oh, maybe I should stop grinding when I don't have any more space. I'm actually surprised that this little ship has lasted me so fucking long.
I mean, we're playing honestly kind of safe here.
Vanilla.
We're playing kind of safe. And we're not. None of us that have been active on the server have been going out hunting enemy ships.
I have.
Not.
No. Let me rephrase this. Sorry. I have not crashed this thing to where I need to rebuild it. I have
Fair enough.
tapped sides of
Fair
walls while mining. Right, but that's about it. I haven't
Fair enough.
actually crashed it and torn off pieces, unlike my fucking rover.
Fair enough.
My poor rover. I'm just glad I was smart enough to take the
Survival kit with you.
Yeah, I took the survival kit off of it.
Along with a little more than just the survival kit, if I remember correctly.
No, I actually only took the survival kit off of it. After I crashed it again, then I took everything off of it that was left.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, there was only what was left was nothing in the middle and a cockpit. Oh yeah, and a battery. That I myself already had to replace. Yes, I actually had to replace that battery.
Yeah. Sorry, chat. If it's not as interesting seeing me sit here like this, I'm quite literally just waiting on things to manufacture and be put on. There's only so much I can do. I don't want to put more blocks down and make Bob have even more of a seizure than he's already having.
I think Bob would just give us a freaking seizure. Let's be honest here.
I mean, he's making enough flashing lights in my field of vision, so
that's what I mean. Assembler. Just to be clear, the assembler that you do not want. Okay, so your main assembler, you do not want to have cooperative mode active, right? But the rest of them you do.
Yes, the master
Okay.
the master assembler doesn't get cooperative mode. The rest of them do.
Okay, good. But then why are they not getting anything?
Because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know that. Don't. Jesus, who the hell just let one rip? No.
No, that was jackass neighbor number 145 that decided to do a wheelie on his motorcycle going by. Hey, their name is appropriate and accurate.
52K stone still went into one of my refineries. Only one.
Was it the one that you didn't block off?
No, one. The way I have things set up is one should block off all. Oh, this is a basic refinery, not the refinery that is on the other side. Yeah, I see what I did wrong.
The basic refinery's out of the loop of the rest of them, isn't it?
Yeah. That wonder what? It's better than fucking everything else, right?
Yeah. Ugh, God, why am I so yawny?
That was pretty damn close. I don't care for having some stone go through, but I don't want all the stone to go through.
Yeah. To be fair, if you set a quota for it, then the game will try to make sure you meet that quota before. Close that door. The game will try to meet that quota before anything else. At least according to how the mod. At least according to how the mod's supposed to run.
I don't even know what it's called.
What's what called?
The plasma stuff.
MA plasma reactor. The front half of my cockpit of my ship, the original part from the starter pod, size-wise, it's the equivalent of strapping. Size-wise, is the equivalent of strapping a saddle cockpit to the to a big rocket and steering it. I mean,
why is this not working? Yeah, I don't understand this. Why is this not working?
Are you providing it with enough do you have storage for the plasma? Because the
No, no,
big
no,
the big block just produces plasma.
oh,
The big block
I
just
think,
produces plasma. You have to route that plasma using plasma conduits to
yeah, no,
generators.
no, that I was talking in general with all the assemblers,
Yeah.
but I'm guessing it's because I put the sorter and I blacklisted stone.
Yeah, the
No,
rest
they
of them weren't going to be able to get stone if you blacklisted stone from your master.
no. I can't do nothing with them. I can't even pull stuff away from it.
Weird. Well, sorters do.
Like,
The sorters do turn conveyors into one ways for physicals.
there is, I'm guessing. I think I get it. So my theory is this one: there is no port on the bottom of the assemblers, of the big assemblers.
What, the industrial?
Yeah, only
You
on the
might be right.
sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is happening because there was only one port, and the sorters are pointing one way. What I think is going on is that nothing can be pulled back through.
That would be.
So in
That would do
theory,
it.
it's not connected no more.
That sounds like it would do it.
But if you just said with the give me a second, with the quota thing, it should prioritize making what's in quota than pushing
But
everything else.
is the quota on your master?
Yes, the quota is on the master.
I don't know how that quota mod works. You'd have to ask Slim on that. I only have generalizations from listening to him talk about it. Just so we're clear.
Well, I'm gonna take that thing out. What I may do, yeah, it's going now. Yeah, all three running now.
Good.
Only bad thing is, you know what? I technically wanted to redo this entire front end, anyways. So this just makes me want to do it now than later. Wow, this would take 9 hours for it to fully deplete. I am running so much power in this base. It would take 9 hours to fully deplete. And this is a times 16 battery. Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is ran off of one battery.
Yeah, no, I
And
get you.
about 8 wind turbines.
It happens. Mine's me right off of 4 times 8 solar panels right now. I like the color on the times 8 instead of the times 16s for the base.
I tend to build let me fucking get to my location before I read that. Because I'm trying to read while I'm trying to tap my way to my location so I won't crash and burn. Ooh. And break up what I want them to make, and yes, as long as you have the amount of thing in your cargo, the same bid will not stop until we know that. But the problem is I don't want the stone going into the refineries.
Oh no, man. All I've been my brain, all that's stuck on my brain is the static of Bob the last few minutes.
I dream about Bob now. How many times he keeps blowing my ass? I dream of fucking, just taking Bob and just putting him on a ship and just crashing to the fucking ground now. How
Fair
annoying
enough.
that damn sound is. But you can mute that, eh?
Yeah, I actually think I turned it down like 60% already.
I just turned it right off.
I turned it down to 17%. I want it on because it lets me know Bob is actually working instead of just fucking around.
Yeah, Bob's actually doing something other than being a fucking tool. I get you.
If it wasn't for the fact that I am actually seeing pirates around the area, I'd be AFKing while I go drive across town and pay this bill.
I see pirates.
Yeah, but I also haven't established real defenses yet.
You got one gun.
Two.
Not one gun. Two. Oh God.
Problem is, my refineries are currently, all three of them, geared towards refining platinum with 100% yield on two of the three, the ones on the ship.
Oh shit, eh?
I need that much platinum. I need 23,000 thruster components. And it's probably not going to be enough platinum. I'm probably going to have to go get more platinum. I know I'm going to have to get more gold. I'm probably going to need more iron. And never mind cobalt. I'm going to need more cobalt.
There's nothing I can do about that one.
Yeah, no, it's 100% all me. I've got to freaking get the... I gotta mine the resources. I gotta freaking get it all put together. The fact that each one of these needs 960 thruster components, means I am really just kind of in between streams. I will 100% be getting on and just going mining.
Yeah, I get you. That's technically what I've been doing too.
Yeah. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and log off here. So I will talk to you guys later. I will see you guys next time. If there's anyone still left in chat, I only see one viewer, so we'll catch you guys next time.